Check 1 2, check 1 2. Alright, stream is up officially in 3 minutes, but until then, I think I'm gonna really quickly take us to our destination.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Since it'll be a bit quieter there, honestly.
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So, he's here?
Scared?
Not a chance.
Alright, well. So, explanation. Where I've been. Honestly, I've been all over the place. Today, I just got back from a pretty lengthy bit of work, actually. So, yeah, but it is what it is, and I'm back. Another thing, just thought I'd do a bit of housekeeping. Possibly kind of wait a bit. I will be sticking to a schedule, so I will be streaming from now on at around this time. For your American viewers, it'll be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Or actually, I guess it's Tuesdays, right? I don't know. I jumped the gun a bit. I guess I done goofed on that, but we shall see. So, yeah, I've been over a couple different time zones, so my brain is a little bit fried. Traveling between time zones, and yeah, it's just throwing me off. So, wee bit of housekeeping. I will be continuing this playthrough as I was before. Nothing's gonna really change, except for the fact that I will be doing this more frequently. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. For you American viewers, it's gonna... I'm just not sure how I goofed that up. Because it's... Yeah, it's Tuesday for you guys now. My intention was for it to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but in theory I should have started streaming last night. Yeah, it's weird because I'm in Australia, so working around that is also another contributing factor to why I got this this a little bit goofed up. But that's okay, no matter. Tonight it's probably just going to be a mini stream. I will be doing a larger stream. Probably tomorrow night. Well, not probably, definitely tomorrow night. But yeah, I was kind of keen to get into it tonight. See how we go. It might be the full-length stream tonight, might not be, but we'll see. Yeah, so stream has officially started, but this is... I'm kind of limited by the fact that PlayStation doesn't really have anything in the way of overlays. I can't do any overlays. I mean, I kind of can, but can't just switch between screens. That's another thing too. Essentially, I'm working towards getting a PC set up so I can stream from there and use capture card stuff to stream from my PC, but also screen grab stuff from my PS4 essentially. Still new to that, so there's definitely going to be hiccups. It's going to be strange and weird and janky at times, but I'm just going to rely on feedback to get me through it. But yeah, so it will be a consistent time, same time every time. Might shift it here and there, but it won't be a floating kind of thing. It'll differ based off of some things, but we'll see how it goes. Anyways, yeah, so I took a bit of a break from streaming just because I had other priorities to hammer down and get sorted. I feel like they're at a pretty good place at the moment, and I've got my schedules all aligned and everything, so it's just, yeah, technically my stream would have been yesterday, well, actually if we're going on technicality, because it's midnight where I'm at, it would have been yesterday for you Americans. For me, it would have been 2 days ago. Or, yeah, it would have been... Yeah, anyways, I'm getting into the weeds of it. But essentially, because I had to travel, couldn't exactly do that. But... it's part of the learning curve, I guess. Also, because I have a new phone, I can now live monitor the chat. So, my old phone was a potato, and I don't know, I'm the kind of person who's of the mind of if it ain't broke, don't fix it when it comes to technology. So I will run my tech into the ground before I replace it. Just who I am, I guess. I'm kind of stubborn like that, but I got a new phone. Works fantastic. You can do a lot more with it. It's got a much better battery life. Doesn't have any jankiness with a charging port like my other one did. So yeah, no, I know it's probably one of those things where people think, oh, well, how did you not have that sorted? You know, like I said, it was a stupid problem that kind of held me back in the most finicky and annoying way, but at the same time, it worked as I needed it to for the most part. So, yeah. So yeah, I've got that. I've essentially covered most of what I was going to talk about today, but yeah, there's nothing else to it but to get down to it. Alright, so everybody's leveled up. So this is what my sphere grid is looking like. For those that stopped by and saw the streams prior to this, you'll know that I did all of this before getting the airship. So, The next step is going to be going through activating all these empty nodes, putting down better stuff like that's got to go. That's got to be upgraded to a 4-point node. Yeah, because they're all kind of lame. But it's gonna be a bit of work. So instead, what I'm gonna do first, just for a bit of fun, is go through the Omega ruins, because this is honestly going to be a bit of a trek. That reminds me. Better check. Everybody has... okay. Thought so. What do I want? I'll put Automed. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, much better. I'll keep that for now. Actually, probably should have... yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to swap out Kimari. Let's swap his weapon. Cool. Two things at once, why not? Games Lance, alright. Not terrible. Alright. Good stuff. So yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't really need the levels. I mean, I kind of do, but not really. Let's see. Special seal. Not bad. Damn, these guys take it. Ah, right. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Ah, shit. I forgot what this puzzle was all about. So I'm gonna leave that for now. Ah, cool. Alright. Nice. This should get us a pretty solid amount of gil. Damn, if only I could get that kind of gil in Final Fantasy XIV. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna take this. Nice. Okay. So, much easier than I thought. I mean, that is what you get for for maxing out someone's sphere grid straight away. Shadow Gem. Bastard. All right.
It's over.
Nice. Friend sphere. Good shit. Let's see. I know I'm missing the Arbed Primer from here. I just forgot where I'm supposed to pick it up. I know it's around here somewhere-ish. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I'm gonna crack open this drink. It's the Monster Java drinks. Saw it when I went shopping today, after getting back. They're actually surprisingly not bad. Excuse me. They, I don't know, I prefer the lighter one to the darker one, simply because the darker one, I don't know, it's just a wee bit too strong. But that's just me. Oh shit, fuck. Shit. Oh, bad. Bad. Fuck. Ooh. Well. Yikes. Well, that Bad. That is... Yep. Holy shit. It's been a minute since that's happened. I'm just gonna sit here and, wow. See, this is why it's important to have initiative, either initiative or first strike. Typically you want initiative, which I usually do have. I just kind of screwed myself on that. I only really need one person with capture active. Alright. That is why we plan ahead. Alrighty, let's try that again.
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
I'm gonna watch this again
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
because I kind of
Omega's
screwed
loathing
myself.
of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So he's here?
Scared.
Not a chance.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Let's see. Paladin shield. Not bad. Death, silence, sleep, and zombie proof. Oh yeah, that's right. So this, make sure you get this. If you're the kind of person who likes to play, I don't know, how would you put it? If you're the kind of person who likes to collect, definitely pick this up. Simply because it's the only one of its kind. You cannot find it anywhere else. You need to get it from the Calmlands, specifically from the person who is on the hovercraft. So I think it's upon your first entering of the Calmlands, or somewhere around that time. Yeah, so pick it up as soon as you possibly can, because once you see it and you don't get it, it's gone for good. So make sure you get it. Yeah, so you definitely want to get that. Get your hands on it. I just remembered. I need to make everybody's, like, proper armors and shit. Because none of them really have it. Okay, so he's got the Riot Blade. I haven't really done his yet. That's right. Because it's still got... what was it? I still need to get the Sigil. And that is from Monster Arena stuff. Yep, covered. Right, initiative, 1 MP cost, death strike. But she does have hers. Okay. I'm gonna keep Infinity. I'm gonna keep using that. Okay. Formation. Let's see. Customize. Do I have... Wait. I need more petrified grenades, right? Don't I? Damn. What was Death Strike? Death Strike... 5 wins. Okay. Alright. This should be fine for now, honestly. Almost forgot. Alrighty. Nice. I was sure that there's... Alright. Oh shit. Oh. Yeah, he's gonna die. This is an instant kill. Oh? Alright. Weird. I could have sworn that would have killed him. Oh, it's a ×10, isn't it? My bad. Yeah, see, I thought... I don't know why. But... I guess I thought that, okay, whoops. I guess that I thought it was going to be much worse, but it's not. Actually, customize. Fuck it. Not bad, not bad. Okay, okay. I can work with this. I can work with these. Fuck, 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 fuck. Jesus. Alright. Faster than like trying to get rid of all of his status effects. Okay. Nice. Easy peasy. Yeah, not too many people know about that. Actually, I'm gonna save it because danger. Yeah, not too many people, unless you're like very, very acquainted with the game itself, know about that. If you silence them, they can't use Pharaoh's Curse on you. So, yeah, hit them with a Silence Buster. They can't do shit. Let's see. Silence Buster. and you can just mug them to your heart's content, and they will never retaliate. Now, the reason why I'm not attacking with Riku is because I'm trying to capture these guys, and she will kill them in one hit. So getting a healthy amount of petrify grenades. Nice. And yeah, I don't exactly want to change. Oh, okay. Do not exactly want to change her weapon. Farplane Shadow, not bad.
It's over.
There we go. Nice. Alrighty. Let's move on down here. I think tonight what I'm going to do is do a short stream, because I am jet lagged, and really I wasn't even supposed to be streaming tonight, but because of, you know, stuff that I've already explained ad nauseum, I made a wee bit of an error. So oh, come on.
Take that.
Yeah, so made a slight error in judgment. Well, not in judgment, but made a slight error in terms of going and keeping to my schedule, but that's totally fine. I will be. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll see how I go today, and that will determine whether I stream or not, honestly, because let me just check something really quick. Sorry. Yeah. So tonight, well, tomorrow, would be when I'd be streaming. At around this time anyways. So yeah, that'll be my Wednesday stream. Sorry, it's just weird because I start streaming at midnight, so technically midnight isn't Wednesday for me, it's Thursday, because that's how midnight works. So yeah, but I've got my schedule planned in American time zones. So it's 7 a.m. What is it? PDT and 10 a.m. EST. So that's my streaming times, and they will stay that way. Oh, nice. Yoink. Yankee, yank, yank. Hell yeah. Actually, how much guild do I have? Okay, so I have 1 million. Or 1.6 mil. Aha. Oh, nice, nice. Now that's what you want. Grab that. Alright. Just one hit it. That's the kind of guild that you want to see. 100k from just that one fiend. It's perfect. Yeah, so I won't be completing the Omega Ruins tonight. Not by a long shot. Having said that, I think what I'm gonna do is I probably won't stream tomorrow. I'll give myself an extra day of leeway, and I'll pick it up for my next streaming day, which will be Friday. Yeah, Friday, technically Saturday for me, because it'll be midnight. So, well, it's technically 2 days, but it just gives me time to get adjusted to being back home. Yeah, it figures. So yeah, I really could use the oh wow, Jesus. I really could use the extra time to get reacquainted back home. So I think this is just smartest. Oh, the smartest course of action. Okay. But yeah, what I will do is I might push it for another hour. We'll see how we go. I'm leaving these treasure chests because there's a bit of a quirk to them. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do those yet. They can wait.
Take that!
Not bad. I always get nervous about going through here. That's one way of doing it. yeah, it's a little tricky at the moment. Trying to stay awake because okay, cool, nice. I've already popped, like, I popped 2 Nodos sometime around before I got home. Let's be real, they ain't doing shit for me at the moment, so... I've had 2 Nodos, I have had... I've had 2 Nodos, how many? I've had at least 2 energy drinks today. I'm currently on my 3rd, and it is not working. So... Ugh, fuck me. Yeah. It'll be better if I just get rest. In all honesty. Because at times I'm making like mistakes that I really shouldn't be making. Fucking hell. Oh, I may have... See, I'm right there. I'm killing things that I shouldn't even be killing. I should have been capturing them, but... This is where sleep is the true, real, most important meal of the day. So... I will keep it going for another hour, just because I want this stream to be somewhat worthwhile. But ooh. All right. Alright, let's put Stone Strike on this bad boy. Nice. $2.5 mil. Damn, getting a lot of these, aren't we? This is it's pretty good. Come on.
Booyah!
Oh, okay, wow. You'd think there'd be a safeguard against that, but I guess not.
Booyah!
Weird. Alright. As I said, there's like a real method to those chests, so I'm not really going to bother with it. Oh, I'm so fucking dumb. See? Like that. Well now. Imagine it was impossible to capture these because you can't, because they have higher than 30,000 HP. I'd fucking suck, dude. I would hate that. Alright, here we go. Ooh, okay. Oh shit! Oh, it's bad. Ooh. Well, that's the second time that's happened tonight. Okay, so first strike, maybe? I swore that initiative would work, but I guess I was wrong. I think what I'm going to do is I'll re-strategize. In a way, this is a bit of a blessing in disguise. Because what this does is show me that I wouldn't say I'm over-prepared in some ways and under-prepared in others. So, under-prepared heavily for dealing with those. So, what I'm going to do is work on getting some ribbon armor. What I'm going to do with that is specifically fight Yojimbo. I'm just going to do the Yojimbo fight over and over again until I get dark matter. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going until I get dark matter. And well, it depends. It'll be 3 pieces of gear. Well, not 3. In total, I'll probably do it for 7. Yeah, I need 7 pieces of gear that just have ribbon on it. So, for those that don't know, the way that the game calculates gear, it has to be 4 slots as well. But the way the game calculates items and what goes on an item is determined by it's determined by a couple of factors under the hood. But one of the things, so if you want just one item, if you just want one attribute on an item, then essentially that same attribute needs to be rolled twice. So for example, I can get on an item, specifically a oh my god, sorry, yeah, brain's just not working. I can get an armor that has ribbon, curse proof, break HP limit. I think there's 1 or 2 other things on there. So that's my potential pool for items, rather for attributes on said items. So ribbon only has a weighting of like a 1 in 7 chance or something like that. So it's got the lowest weighting, meaning it's got the lowest weight, meaning that other attributes will be picked before, or have a higher likelihood of being picked before ribbon does. So essentially how that translates is I have a 1 in 7 chance of getting a piece of gear with ribbon on it. I have another, but then I have to also get a 1 in 7 chance on top of a 1 in 7 chance of getting just ribbon, because the game doesn't put ribbon on a piece of gear twice, right? It instead counts the second calculation as a null calculation, so it essentially translates to an empty slot. And because I'm pretty sure it only drops 4 slot gear with 2 slots already unoccupied, it will then choose. So yeah, it'll be like, okay, so the game knows, okay, it can drop 4 slot weapons and armor, with a maximum of 2 slots to be occupied. Then it rolls a calculation of what's going to be in those slots. So it has to roll for ribbon the first time and ribbon the second time, which is highly unlikely. So what I'm going to do is just keep farming and get ribbon every single time. If I don't get ribbon, reset. Come back in, do it again. I'm going to use Yojimbo's Zanmato. I'm just going to Zanmato over and over and over and over and over and over again. Yeah, that's realistically the cheapest and fastest way to do it. I could overkill. No, yeah, no, I guess I could. I could set Waka's overdrive and Titus's overdrive. Maybe. That might require a little bit of sphere grid grinding. So I think, because I'm not quite sure on the speed of Yojimbo and whether I have enough accuracy to actually hit Yojimbo with my attacks. Or if I'm able to do 99,999 per attack, because technically I'm not maxed out in strength and he might have high defense, so yada yada yada, not important. Really just under the hood stuff that I can explain on the day. So realistically, yeah. My best bet is to use Yojimbo to do Zanmato's. Because it'll be I wouldn't say it's going to be the least time consuming process, because I'll only have about a 50% chance to actually land the Zanmato. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna need 692 or 693. Yeah, 693 total dark matter to do all this. But every time I get a piece of gear that already has ribbon on it, that effectively cuts my dark matter down by 1/7, which is like huge. Just shy of 15%. So my overall dark matter net needed. So yeah, that's I'll probably realistically I'll probably only get that lucky a couple times. So it's going to be a long time and a lot of battles to get that. But yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it. I'll find out what is the best way about going after dark matters. Yojimbo might not be it. Actually, I'm pretty sure there is another enemy that I can defeat in the monster arena that only has like 100k health or some shit. That's much faster to defeat. Somewhere in that realm. And it drops dark matter, so we'll see. But yeah, so I don't know. I've got been going for about an hour and 20 minutes, so I'll go for another 10 more minutes just to sort of cover a couple bases while I'm at it, but also, yeah, I also just want to hit the hay because big day ahead of me today. I'm kind of coming off the cuff on this one because I didn't really have a whole thing planned, which probably poor planning on my part, but honestly I just thought I'd dive into it and see how I go. And as you can see, this is the end result of that. So not smart, but it is what it is. Yeah, like, look, I'm rambling, but the short, sweet, to the point of all this is that over the next few days I'll be putting together what exactly I'm going to be doing with the stream on Friday. Once I have an idea of what I'm going to do, then yeah, I'll get back to it. But yeah, this next couple of days will be pretty instrumental in planning that out. But essentially, the idea is I want to get some stronger armor to compensate. Because this is a fucking nightmare trying to take it on without like good armor. Honestly, I could do it with confuse proof and or something similar to that. Confuse proof and berserk proof is really all I need. Which, you know, it's pretty easy to set up, but it's also very difficult to preempt when you're going to get hit by a Malboro. So honestly, I'd rather just have ribbon because I'm going to need it anyways for the Dark Aeon fights. Yeah. So that's going to be my setup is ribbon, protect, well, ribbon, auto protect, auto phoenix, auto haste. I might work on a second set at some point as well once I have that. Because I need to set up a second armor for penance when I get to that as well. But yeah, I really want to go through and spend the next stream grinding for the proper armor set. So I think that's what this next stream will be devoted to, just that. I don't think I'll do any Fiend capture. I think for the sake of my own sanity, it's best to stick to one thing and do a targeted attack versus doing sort of, I guess, in gamer terms, an AoE. Yeah, because AoEs can be effective, but the more I spread myself out, the thinner I am. So I'd much rather accomplish one task per stream than half or a quarter of a task per stream, so to speak. So it gives it sort of like a chapter, and like each stream is sort of like a chapter, and it creates like a sense of finality to each stream, which is good. But yeah. So that's about it. Like I said, stream will be in a couple days. Honestly, I'm looking forward to it. As much as I've died tonight and just been drained, I've been really wanting to get back into this. Because the project that I was working on whilst I was away was, I don't know, it's kind of reinvigorating in some ways. So, yeah, I've been looking forward to this. Also, at some point, I might, well, once I complete this, I might do an Elder Scrolls Online stream here and there. Well, maybe a stream series, rather, where I go through each zone individually and complete each zone. Honestly, personally, I really fucking hate Elder Scrolls Online. Like, I really, 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 really hate it. It's got probably the most disgusting business practices on its store, and like in terms of microtransactions and its store and like everything about that, I personally hate it. I reinstalled it actually today. I had it set to install whilst I was coming home, and it was installed when I got home. The thing that I don't like about it in particular is the fact that they have also, when I got online for the first time, they had changed how the champion point system was. They have changed some key things that I used to have as part of my build. One thing, it's actually funny, because before this stream, I was playing a bit of ESO, and I did my last 2 Undaunted pledges, and so a little bit of lore. The set that the build that I was going for incorporates, so I mean, this isn't really an ESO channel, but for any of you guys that have played it, that might be watching the VOD, ESO has gear sets, right? And in each set, you have set bonuses. So that comes from wearing 2 or more pieces of gear and whatnot. And in a 5-piece set, the 5th piece, if you're wearing 5 pieces of that armor, you get the bonus from that. And then if you're like, that bonus is usually something like you get like a buff, or it's like that buff might be conditional or might be permanent. It really depends. But there are also two item sets. So you get one, you get a buff if you're wearing just the one piece. But if you got two pieces on, then you will get an extra thing. You will get an extra buff. In this case, I'm using two 5-piece sets and one 2-piece set. The 2-piece set is what's called a monster set, which is it's a pair of a mask and mask, helmet, and a pair of shoulders. So that's how they come. They just come like that. So what was I? Right. So with the shoulders, you can only get them from Undaunted chests, but the helms you can get from a dungeon. And I'm pretty sure it's a guaranteed drop from the completion of the dungeon. Whereas the shoulders you can only get from either a... Okay, so how it used to work back when I was playing originally, this was about 5 years ago, a bit longer probably, the only way you could get a set of these shoulders was if you opened the corresponding chest with one of your Undaunted keys, and you would get, from memory, you would only get one key for doing the normal dungeon, and then I think you could get two keys if you did the veteran dungeon. But back when I was playing, veteran dungeons were just harder. I don't know if it was because people's champion points were lower. I don't know if it was just what it was, but from what I've heard, there was a bit of a buff to people's base stats across the board. So it makes doing stuff like that just a bit easier, and the barrier to entry is not as high. So yeah, like I did 3 veteran dungeons today pretty easily, honestly. Like, we only had one wipe, but even that wasn't the end of it. We just got back up and did it again. Yeah, they only really take like 10 minutes, 12 minutes to clear. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty easy to do. Okay, but again, the lore of it was that I'm getting to is that I never used to do vet dungeons. I used to just do the normal versions, because the normal versions were really all that I could do. Because the irony was that if I did vet dungeons, I'd get more keys to be able to unlock the Undaunted chest that I needed to unlock to get the shoulders that I needed. But I couldn't do that because the shoulders that I needed, or rather, I couldn't do the vet dungeons because I needed the shoulders in the first place. So it was kind of cyclical. Like a chicken and the egg kind of situation, where in order to do this, I needed to get that, but in order to get that, I needed to do this. Don't get me wrong, I could just do the normal dungeons as it was, and that's what I did do, but I was getting half as many keys. So I was only getting 3 keys, which meant I got 3 chances per day, right, to get this shoulder piece. Now, I could sit there and I could do that. I think I was doing it for weeks, honestly, to try and get these shoulders. Never saw one. Not one. Now, I'm pretty sure that there's 12 or 14 of the shoulders in that one chest. I can't say for sure on that. But yeah, it was trash. The odds of getting what you wanted from that was it was trash. So I kind of quit the game because of it, because I couldn't progress my build. I lacked the DPS to do anything about it, really, except for just keep at it and keep grinding Undaunted pledges. But it just didn't feel good. I didn't like it. I hated doing that every single day only to get shit on. Personally, I thought that there should have been like some kind of pity system or scrap system where you could scrap an item, like turn in an item for a scrap that you got from the chest, and then essentially, functionally a pity system, where you could just buy it for, X amount of scrap based off of how many turn-ins you get. So, like, let's say you do it like 99 times, then if you don't get it 99 times, then yeah, by the 99th time, then you can essentially trade in the item and we'll trade in the scrap, let's say, and then it allows you to buy it. Like in Final Fantasy XIV, if you are grinding for a mount, you get these totems, and in extreme fights, in the extreme trials, you will get these totems, and if you don't get the mount drop, if the mount doesn't appear in the list, or somebody snipes it before you or something like that, then you can just turn in those totems, because sometimes you won't always have the opportunity to join a static where you do it in like a loot order kind of thing. So yeah, other times you'll just be joining party finders, and then those party finders just never, like, your luck will be so bad that you just never end up getting the mount, because everybody gets it before you, kind of thing. Like the rolls just aren't in your favor. So yeah, that helps. That's like, if you don't get it after 99 tries, well, then you can take the totems to a vendor, buy the mounts, and you're done. You're all good. So I prefer that, but they were smart and thought ahead. Well, not thought ahead. In ESO, they, years later, I don't know when they did this, but this wasn't how it was when I first started playing. So originally you would interact with the chest, and open the chest with your Undaunted key. But now you talk to the person who gives, like, you talk to the specific person, because there's 3 different people that you can talk to, and they each have their own store. And now you can either buy a chest for 1 key that gives you a random, it gives you random stuff from their inventory, completely random, or you can buy a targeted box, and those targeted boxes have 2 pieces in it. So they cost 5 keys. So you can get one per day. You know, so long as you do all of your pledges as veteran dungeons instead. So you get 2 keys each. So in total you get 6, because you can do 3 pledges per day. That's 6 keys. So with that change, that's actually very fucking good, because you got a 50-50 chance now at getting what you want, which is amazing. And well, 50-50 chance in that if you're going for very specific traits, you might be getting a little bit shafted. Like, that's just honestly how it is with this game. You will probably get the item that you want that has the trait that you want as well, but you can re-roll the trait with the transmutation orbs or whatever they're called, which you can get 5 of after doing your vet dungeon for the day. You get the key and everything, so you get 15 in total per day, I think. So pretty much like every week you can do 2 re-rolls of traits, which is pretty useful. Kind of sucky though, because it takes you so fucking long, but it's ESO, so what do you expect? But yeah, honestly though, it's better than having to just constantly like re-roll. The only downside is you need to have the trait learned. So yeah, there is that. And it's not like it's you've learned the trait for medium armor or heavy armor or light armor. It's like you have to learn it for each individual piece. So for bows, armor and weapons have different traits, but for fucking helmets, for chest pieces, for gloves, for shields, all that shit, like it, yeah. And then it's bad enough that you not only have to do that for each individual piece, but you have to do it for light, medium, and heavy armor. So you might have the trait that you want, and that's another thing too. So these armor sets can come in different things. So like, for example, the piece that I was trying to get was Stormfist. You had the mask. I've had the mask for a long time. The shoulders, however, have eluded me until today. I finally got them, 5 years later. But I don't think they have the trait that I need. So what I'm going to have to do is, hopefully, in heavy armor, I have the trait that I do want researched. If I don't, then I'm kind of boned. So what I'm going to have to do is research that, wait for it to research, because that's another thing too. You can't just research and that's it. You have to research it and wait however long the game tells you to wait, and it could be a day, it could be multiple days, it could be fucking like a week or something like that. I've seen, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, there is that. But anyways, the point of all this is to say that I finally got that piece. So yeah, I also just, all I really need now is the bow, and then that's my whole build really done. But like, I have to do some tweaks here and there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, some tweaks have to be done, but it is what it is. Yeah, but like I said, I really would like to go, and after this, I'll probably do streams for ESO, but that will be further down the line. And yeah, like it'll be kind of inspired by, I can't think of who it was, but basically they do a thing where they lock themselves to an area and they go through and do they do a 100% completion for each area before they move on to the next. I'll kind of be doing that, but it'll be a little bit softer. Um, Holy Jesus. Alright. Yeah, so that's my plan. Like I said, I really, I really despise ESO because not of what it is, but of what it could be. It feels like to me like there's a lot of squandered potential there. Like we live in the worst possible timeline for it specifically because it has so much potential to be interesting, but it ultimately really isn't in terms of story. I feel like the story in this game, well, not in this game, sorry, in ESO is just non-existent and completely pointless. Or at least just very hollow and meaningless. Like, it doesn't have any of the weight of any of the other, Elder Scrolls games. It just feels infinitely more boring to me than any of the other Elder Scrolls games that I've ever played. And it doesn't have to be that way. Oh, for fuck's sake. If I'll stop yawning. Like, Final Fantasy XIV is a great example of this. It is some of the best story. It has some of the best story I've ever played in a Final Fantasy game. And it's an MMO. It completely succeeds at that. And, ZeniMax, I'm pretty sure ZeniMax is the parent company of Bethesda, I believe. So, or vice versa, I'm not sure which one it is. There is also the fact that they're owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft is one of the most one of the biggest companies on the planet. So it to me doesn't make a whole lot of sense why. Yawn number 6. Why there's not more resources going towards the Elder Scrolls Online, because the Elder Scrolls Online has, rather it had, a lot of potential. It really had no reason to not be successful. It's just that in a lot of ways, ZeniMax and Bethesda and everybody, like whoever else is in charge, have done virtually everything that they could do at every single turn to make either the onboarding process worse, the I don't know, like, I'll never forgive them for the one Tamriel update. And that's the name of the update. Where essentially what they did was, instead of having like leveled zones, so you would have, 1 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40 type zones. Instead of having that, they made it all be the same level. So, yeah, it effectively makes, in their eyes, it makes some zones be far. It gives more life to older zones, which, yes, is true, but also no, because the thing is, when a new expansion drops in any game, where are the new players going to? Where is the majority of the player base going to be? Right? Like, that's how an MMO works. You can try to make redundancies for older zones to make sure that they stay, or anti-redundancy measures. I can't even think of the right word for that, but essentially make it so that they stay evergreen. But the problem with that is it usually gets in the way of it just gets in the way of so much other stuff. Like, it gets in the way of players' progression. So, like, I'm always going to do the same amount of damage no matter where I am. So if I go to, the starting zones, I'm still going to be doing, like, I'm still going to be fighting enemies that have, like, 20, 30k HP or whatever. So I'm still able to completely eviscerate them, but, like, they shouldn't have that high of HP. I should be able to just one-shot them because they're enemies at the start, right? Like, in some ways, it makes a little bit more sense that your, how do I put it? That enemies kind of scale with you, and in the sense that, like, I don't know, it feels more natural, like, when you go from place to place. But at the same time, yeah, it ruins any sense of, like, relative progression. So when I look at an enemy that, like, in the starting zone, and they don't just die in one hit, or, after being at, like, max level with a bunch of crazy stuff, it just feels weird that doesn't happen, which maybe you might think that I'm spoiled for that, and you might be right, but it just, I don't know, that's something that I feel like Final Fantasy XIV does better as well, because it's like, these are the starting zones, like, they have these starting zones, and, like, your Central Shroud, and, Central and Western Tantalin, and was it Middle Enosia and whatnot. And they're all for the newer players to get accustomed to and acquainted with combat. And so as a higher level player, I'm not really supposed to be there and just one-shotting stuff, but it can help if, you know, someone has pulled too much and I can just clear him out or whatever. But I don't know, it like the way that I see it is it's like putting notches in your door frame, right? When you're like 4 and your parents sort of take like a little measurement, and then you're 5, they take another measurement, you're 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10. And when you get to, you know, when you hit 18, you can look back at all the different notches. You can see where you were at 4, where you were at 5, like how tall you've gotten since then, and it gives you an idea of like how much you've grown. And so it's that same kind of thing that I feel like is lost when you create like when you put in area scaling, or rather when areas scale to the player. It feels like an overall, it doesn't feel good. So it's just I've been going on about this for honestly way too long, but essentially ESO does a lot of things wrong, and that's probably one of the things that is going to be a reason why I'm going to do like a bit of a playthrough of like more of it, so that way I can actually give a pretty fair and balanced judgment of it, because I plan on doing a full video on ESO and why I think it's like what I think it does horribly wrong and some of the things that I think it does right. At the top of that list of things it does wrong is its cash shop. You can't ever convince me that the cash shop that it does have is good. Its cash shop is fucking junk. Like, it is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. In terms of a cash shop specifically, sorry. It's the dumbest cash shop I've ever seen in my life in any game. Like, it has tabs of completely redundant items that have never been adjusted for inflation, like, or have never been removed. Like, you can buy a werewolf bite, which is 1,500. It's like either 1,000 or 1,500 crowns, which is like 20 Australian dollars or some shit. Which is insanely overpriced. Like, it has so many other things in there that really should have been changed completely or removed, or like prices reduced by a lot, by a factor of 10, because they've been made redundant. That, and yeah, like its whole FOMO model, which is a common thread amongst all Bethesda games. Like, in their shops, like Fallout 76 has the same thing. They have a FOMO model where it's like, buy it now or miss out, kind of dumb shit. Yeah, it's not a good look. What else? Probably my biggest problem with it though is the crown crates, because you buy crown crates for crowns, and then the crown crates that you do get, they give you, they don't have any kind of like, what's the word? Um, duplicate protection. So instead of making sure that you don't get duplicates, you can get duplicates, and instead they get turned into crown gems, and a very small amount of crown gems, I might add, which you can then spend to either buy more crates or buy specific items from those crates directly. But you can't really buy crown gems. You can only buy crown crates with crowns, and it's weird because in some ways you kind of hope that you get duplicates of shit that you don't want, so then that way you get a bunch of crown gems which you can then use to buy the thing that you do want. So it's kind of, well, it's not kind of, it is just fundamentally gross to me. They have these, and it's not like it's, oh, these are crown crates that you can get that have like a bunch of different things in it. It's like, no, they do, but they have seasonal things in them, so they kind of just rotate out like these new crates and stuff, and they don't keep old stuff. It's like, yeah, it's based off of another FOMO model, so it's multiple FOMO models built into the store. Anyone who's played ESO for 10 minutes knows what that's like, and it's straight up fucking garbage. What else? Yeah. Storage being what it is pretty garbage as well. Like, you're very, 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 very limited in how much you can store at one time. So, I despise that. And then they sell you the solution, obviously, with the ESO Plus, which gives you the craft bag. It's just dog shit. But yeah, by streaming it, I think it'll be somewhat cathartic, because it'll allow me to highlight some of the real problems with the game, from a perspective of someone who started playing like 8 years ago. So yeah, you'll get to see the ugly parts of it, and you'll be able to like get my real opinion of it, because like I said, there are parts of it that I really did enjoy. There are parts of it that I really did like. But there's also a lot of it that I really, 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 really don't like, and I think is a huge mistake on the part of the developers. But I'm just one guy, so my opinion doesn't matter. Yeah, but like I said, it is what it is, and I'll cover that more at a later date. But yeah, I have been yapping for quite a long time now, which is good, because I've done what the GTA YouTubers used to do, which was artificially extend their watch time, or not watch time, but their video length, by saying stuff like, instead of saying GTA Online, they would just say Grand Theft Auto Online, or Grand Theft Auto 5 Online, because, or saying, hey guys, what's going on guys? You know what I mean? Like, they say that because it's every tenth of a second adds up, so they can pad their watch time, like they can pad their video length by an extra, like 30, 40 seconds over the course of the video by doing that. Or slowing down when they say long words like GTA 5 online. You know what I mean? Like it's, instead of saying GTA or something like that. Yeah. Anyways, this stream was a bit of a disaster. I don't know. Might delete it, might not. But we'll see how we go with that. I am fucking tired. It's 2 a.m. Streams will usually go 2 hours longer than this though. So they will go to 4 a.m. my time, like my local time. But it's just because I've been and like that's normally fine for me. It's just because I've been traveling, and like I said, and on the go all day. So yeah. Yeah, I will plan this out more. I will set up and like work out a more solid plan for this next stream coming up. I will stick to my streaming schedule from here on out. Well, from this Friday, I mean, because I'm taking tomorrow off. Well, technically today. I'm taking today off because I'm gonna need it, honestly, and yeah. But I think with this one, with these streams, it's probably gonna be, I don't know, like not including the Blitzball, with Omega Ruins, going through here, clearing it out, getting all the Fiends. Maybe this will be one stream. I think getting all of the armors with ribbon on it probably take quite a while, so maybe that's a couple streams worth. Fucking Blitzball is gonna be like 10 streams at least. I'm really not looking forward to that, because like I said, that's going to be all text, and yeah, all text is just, it's one of those things where I painted myself into a corner with that, but yeah, it is what it is, so fuck it. What else? Oh yeah, I might do stuff of my Minecraft realm as well at some point. I will see. I'll gauge some interest at a later date. But yeah. So ESO videos won't be coming out, or ESO streams and videos won't be coming out until this is done. I will be playing ESO in the background because there are some things I need to do first in that I really want to accomplish. Yeah, that's really it. I don't know. Like I said, I might yeet this stream because no one really stopped by anyways, so it's kind of a dud. I'll yeet it, get rid of it, and or I might private the stream. We'll see. Nah, I'll keep it up. I'll keep it up just for the sake of it existing, I guess, as a reference point. But I am going to go head to bed. I will rest up, and I will be streaming again on Friday, same time, though that will be twice as long as the stream, with probably half of the yapping. It's funny because the caffeine has kind of just made me more talkative than it has made me actually alert. So that's just terrific. But yeah. Anyways, time for me to go to bed. Thanks again for anyone who sticks around to catch the VOD. And yeah. Hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, or night, whenever you watch this. And yeah. Hopefully next stream goes a bit better. Honestly, it should, because I'll have it more planned out than I've got this one planned out. So it'll be better across the board, but and I won't be jet lagged and tired and yappy. But yeah, so thanks again. Adios for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.